Hey, love bugs, what's up? I hope you're having a good morning, noon, night, whenever this video may reach you. Do your girl a favor and hit that subscribe button and click that notification bell so you can get that thing whenever I upload a new video. So I know it is late. It is literally like 1 in the morning, but it is now officially 11/11/2024. And I really just wanted to come and make sure that you guys were going to be manifesting all of your dreams, all of the things that you hope for, because this is a powerful day for manifestations. I mean, just check out the numbers. And I wanted to, we could scroll through some content to see what other content creators were talking about as far as certain tips and tricks that you could use for manifestations. For me, for the most part, what I do is I journal. I just got out of the bath. I took a bath at 12 a.m. I already had, cleaned my tub really good. I cleaned my tub with a couple things. I also clean it with Florida water. I showed you guys and told you guys about Florida water. And in my bath, I put some should I be telling y'all? I don't know. I mean, it ain't that serious. Like I literally just put some salts, I put some rose petals, I put some honey, some cardamom, just a couple of little razzle dazzle things or whatever. But you don't even have to take a bath necessarily. Like you could also make yourself like a spiritual type of cleanse. I told you all things that you could use to break things, to move things away from you is going to always be salt, maybe some vinegar. You want to bring things in, is going to always be something sweet, pretty much. So yeah, who hey C Taylor, what's up, Layla? Hey Cynthia, hey Angry Canadian. Hello, Lasia. Hey Kaylin. What's up, St. Marquez? Hey Indica. Yes, and it's 111. Look at that. It's 111. It is 11/11. That is actually the date. So y'all better get to manifesting, okay? I actually didn't start to journal yet, but what I did do was I wrote a poem. Like a poem came to me. And I'm a singer. You all know that I make music. You all hear me freestyle songs all day and fucking night. So music and rhythmic, things and metaphors and just stuff just comes to me from the ethers. So a poem came to me while I was in the tub, and I got up and I wrote it down, and I was like, wow, like that's amazing. And it's called Portals. That is what I named it, or that is what it named itself. But usually, and also as the day continues to progress, I'm going to I got to go pick up some more candles. We always do the white and we always do the green. I dressed the green candle with you all, so you could check that video out. And I'm going to do yeah, I'm going to actually do a petition this time because I did not put a petition under the last set of candles that I just finished burning, which they used to burn longer, but they do not be burning for 7 days no more now, child. They be burning for like 3 days, 2 days. I don't know, but yeah, so that, and just write out a list of things that you're grateful for. We're going to have a full moon on the 15th. So yeah, full moons is also to kind of get rid of things that you no longer want and that no longer serves you. You could write that joint down on a piece of paper and burn it. You could recharge your crystals under the moonlight. But for sure, at the very least, get your ass a piece of paper, get you a pen, sit down and write out a list of things that you want as if you already have it, baby. Okay. Say you so grateful for these things. Write down, why wouldn't I have these things? Write down, of course I have these things. Write down, absolutely this happened for me. Write down, why wouldn't it happen for me? Write down, everything that I want wants me. Everything that I love loves me. Like, of course everything works out for me, but you have to get as specific and as detail oriented as you need to be, so that you could put it out there to the ethers, to the universe, what it is that you want in particular. And I'm just really excited for all of these transitional phases that I personally been going through, that the planet has been going through. There has just been recently an election. There's just a lot of different transitional phases that's going on right now. So I just want you all to also be on your mother and P's and Q's, okay? And put that power to use, put that magic to use, put that magnetism to use, put that essence to use. Just make sure you put it to use for yourself. And also, if you need to call your power back to you that you've been giving out to other people, call your energy back to you. Simply just say, "I'm calling my mother energy back from so and so and such and such. I'll call anybody that got some of me. I'm taking it back." Okay, just as simple as that. You ain't got to do no hooty hoo. Just call it back to you. All right. Remember, you get out what you give. Oh, absolutely. I definitely believe in the karma and the karma is a natural law of the universe. So definitely got to be mindful of your words as well, because words are absolutely your most powerful and most potent manifestation tool is your words. That's why it was always ironic to me when people say, "Oh, don't talk about what you want. Don't speak about what you want." And I get it, but it's like you have to be mindful of who you're saying these things to, because there's certain people that really don't want to see the best for you. And that's why they say you can't say things to people, or you just shouldn't say things at all, because it does lose a little bit of its potency when you do speak it out, especially when you're speaking it out to people that don't have your best interests at heart. However, your words, period, is the greatest manifestation tool ever known to mankind. And me, like I'd be talking about things. I was talking about having a YouTube channel forever and ever and ever. And I had one. It wasn't monetized. I wasn't consistent. I hadn't built a base. I didn't have a crew. I didn't have my people yet over here. But I kept saying it. And it wasn't even real yet. And I used to say, I get paid off of YouTube. I make money off of YouTube. I don't work a regular job. I am a content creator. And I was making content, but I wasn't monetized. Like I was still bartending when I was saying these things. And I would say this to people because people are so nosy. So everybody's always asking me my goddamn business, share. Oh, what you do? Where you at? What you do? And I used to be like, I make money doing content. And I was saying this since like 2017, and it took me all the way to 2023 to actually get monetized. Doesn't that sound crazy? Or did I get monetized in 2022? I don't know. But, anyways, in between 2022 and 2023 is when I made my first actual check on YouTube. And I had been saying I was making money off of content since 2017. You see how that works? I wasn't lying. And this is why we did the vertical live earlier, when I said you have to be delusional and you have to, like, live in your own delusions, and you have to live on Fantasy Island, and you have to be as imaginative as you were when you were a child. When you were a kid and you thought that you was a doctor and you was playing doctors and you was playing house, you was playing with your Barbie, and I thought I was a seamstress. I learned how to make Barbie clothes, using like old socks. My grandmother taught me how to do it just with like a regular needle and a thread. And in my mind as a child, I was a designer. Like I didn't understand, like, this is not real life. You're not really a designer. You're not really making clothes. But in my head, I knew how to make clothes. I was a fashionista and nobody couldn't tell me anything. I used to make skirts and shirts and dresses out of garbage bags, like literal garbage bags and like plastic bags. Like I was always putting something together, like as a child. And I really felt like I was doing something. Like you couldn't tell me and my friends that we wasn't at the club when we used to get dressed up in her older sister's clothes. Like it's all about your imagination, and I'm telling you all this because it has worked for me, and I just don't want you all to be restrained or stuck in timing. And that is what kept me stuck in a loop for so long. Like, oh, when is it? It's not happening soon enough. It didn't already happen. Oh my God. And I just didn't appreciate what was happening in the moment. I could not even understand what was going on and how things were actually starting to unfold for me because I was so stuck in the future. I didn't live in the moment. I didn't understand, like, I had already brought mostly everything that I wanted. It was here in the now, and That's why I just, I'm telling you all my story of how I went around saying that I made money off of YouTube, and I hadn't made not a dollar yet, but I knew that it was going to happen. Now, some people would say, "Oh, why you was going around lying to people?" I don't think that was lying. Your words are very powerful. That is a form of manifestation. I was manifesting this very moment right now. I knew that I would get here. And I know that it's going to get bigger. Like I have over hundreds of thousands of people that watch me daily. The money is booming, the sponsorships are booming. I get paid to promote products. I have my own brand. My business is off the fucking meat rack. We used to say that, off the meat rack. And yeah, so mind your words, even mind your self-talk. Mind the things that you think about yourself. Mind the stories that you're replaying over and over in your head. And that's where meditation comes in. That's another story for another day. Meditation is very, very hard, but it basically boils down to self minding your self-talk and controlling the things that you allow to run rampant in your mind. I have to see it to achieve it. It works. I believe you. Sometimes it takes longer than I want, but it happens. It always happens. As long as you keep going, it's gonna happen. It has no choice but to happen. And that's why, like I remember my friend, she would always say things like, "You just gonna get more lit." Like when I see you bigger and doing your thing, you're just gonna be more lit because you already lit. Like you're not gonna stop. Everything is just gonna get more lit. And that's what I tell myself all the time. Like when I feel like, oh God, what is going on? This is going slow. Why haven't I, made X amount yet? What am I doing? I'll be like, yo, at one point you dreamt of this moment right now. And you're living in your dreams. We are all living out at least one of our wildest dreams, whether we know it or not, whether it's just having your own place, like whether it's just having money to go out and treat yourself to dinner whenever you feel like it. We are all living at least one of our dreams right now at this very moment. Mm. When you think about it that way, what a beautiful life. How blessed we are. What a blessing, right? To be living in one of your dreams right now, to be living on a few of your dreams right now. Gratitude, gratitude, gratitude. You have to show gratitude for every little thing. That's how you get more. It's to show gratitude, and it's to also give yourself some grace. I just really wanted to come on here and just, say happy 11/11 to my love bugs. Tell you all that I love you so, so much, and just encourage you to really, really get into your manifestation bag today. Okay. Now let's head over to these TikTok streets. We're gonna see what these content creators, I'm sure they're probably saying something similar to what I've said as far as manifestation tools, but we're here. Take advantage of the shouts out to Melly.xii. Take advantage of your 11/11 portal. Visualize the money flowing to you, especially through support and collaboration of others. Today is the day to manifest abundance into reality. Make it happen.
You're going to manifest anything within this lifetime that's guaranteed to come true. You manifest it today. And because you're an it girl, you're going to naturally manifest millionaire status. If you haven't realized it yet, the 1111 portal is activated. This portal has massive energy to make your dreams come true. Numerology 111 is a powerful code that represents alignment with your higher self, your goals, and a green light from the universe. Here's the thing 1111 reduces to number 4, represents celebration, stability, foundation, and overall leveling up. But it gets even better. Venus has entered Capricorn. This energy is so strong when it comes to growth in wealth, especially through partnerships and relationships. 1111 portal has such a unique energy when it comes to you manifesting your dream reality that you have to take advantage of it. In the next video, I will let you know exactly what you should do to capitalize on this energy. If you're going to manifest anything,
Oh, I didn't mean to stop that. What happened? Hold up.
it girl, you're going
Let's
to
see if she posted the next video on it. She did not, and I don't have time for that.
if you're going to manifest anything within this lifetime that's
So I'm gonna stop flirting with you.
Wait, no.
There is a lot of talk about 11/11. We know it's literally one of the best days of the year to manifest. The reason for this being is because 11 is already a master number in astrology, so when we have 11/11, this just even increases the energy to the point where it becomes a portal, especially because during this time of the year, the veil is more thin. It's easier to access that higher level consciousness, tap into the spiritual world, tap into your visualization. Overall, just break through those blocks and get your dream life. One of the best ways that I have worked through many money blocks is quantum jumping sleep meditations. If your manifestations have not been coming in for you, if you've been trying really hard and it's just not working, you're visualizing, you're scripting, you're doing all the things I teach, this is what I recommend for you. Go to sleep tonight, listen to a quantum jumping meditation while you're falling asleep. When you wake up, you are going to fully trust that you have quantum jumped into that new reality, that new version of you that has everything. And I kid you not, every single time I do this, every time I recommend it for my friends, miracles and magic shows up for them. And then I want you to come back, let me know what happens for you. I love you all so much. Happy 11/11. There is a lot of if you're going to do anything at all today, let it be this. 11/11 comes around once every single year, and this is the ultimate day to manifest. Before I tell you how to manifest every single thing that you want this week, let me tell you that 11/11 is so powerful because 11 is a master number in numerology. It represents being a master manifester and stepping into a gateway, a portal of your highest timeline. This is about stepping to a new level of consciousness that's going to propel you to a new level in your life. Your present circumstances are determined by your frequency. This exercise is going to uplift your frequency. This technique is going to put you in the frequency of your dream life so you can start attracting that life in rather than operating at the same current reality you are experiencing right now. Do this the day of and up to 3 days after. Grab out a journal and a pen. This method is scripting. You are going to write in present tense gratitude statements of living your dream life.
Yeah, that's basically what I just told y'all to do. And shouts out to Amelia's advice.
If you're gonna manifest anything,
Just watch her.
Open up your notes app right now. We're about to make all your dreams come true. You're going to want to do this on November 11th, 11/11 day. It's one of the most powerful days of the year to be manifesting. In angel numbers, 11/11 means you're a master manifester and a make-a-wish. This is literally what I did for the past 2 years, and most of the things that I've written down have come true within the next year. It's super easy peasy lemon squeezy. Don't overcomplicate it. Just make a to-do list of everything you want to manifest and then check them off as if they already happened. As you can see, this is one of the manifestations that I did in 2020, and now we're here. After you make your to-do list, just live your life, take aligned action, and let it manifest. That's pretty much it. I reposted some affirmations for this 11/11 on my page as well, so make sure you're following to check it out, and I'll see you in the next video. Open up.
The good news is she is. Oh,
Cho Nguyên cập nhật cuộc
why is no up? Because what is going on? This is not. What are they showing me? Okay, let's do portal manifestation. All right, hold up. Now this looks like a better. What's up, Bree? Jocelyn, I'm glad you caught it too, boo. Just,
the 1111 portal. Here's what to do and not to do. And trust me, this is an amazing day for manifestation. You do not want to be missing out on utilizing this energy. So, number one, what you should do act like your higher self the entire day, as in tomorrow morning when you wake up, as soon as you wake up, you are going to set the intention that you are going to move throughout your entire day as your higher self. And who is your higher self? Your higher self is the absolute best version of you, the version of you that already has all of your manifestation, that has everything that you could ever dream of. That is your highest self. So first, now get clear on who your highest self is. How do they walk? How do they talk? How do they eat? How do they dress? How do they stand? How do they brush their teeth? How do they perceive things? How do they think? How do they think about themselves? How do they interact with others? Tomorrow, as soon as you wake up, before you even open your eyes, you're setting the tension. I am my higher self. You can even give her a name, an alter ego name, Alexi 3.0. I am Alexi 3.0, and today I live my life as my highest self from now into infinity. do everything your highest self would do that day. If your highest self wakes up at 6 a.m. and goes to the gym, you do that. If your highest self eats healthy, the 1111 portal is here on November 11th, and it is a powerful day for manifestation. So do not forget to utilize this energy. I'm going to tell you 3 things that you need to know and also how you can utilize the energy. So, first, 1111. What does it mean? So, 11 in numerology is a master number. It signifies a spiritual awakening, a manifestation.
Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to find a melanin rich person. Like, I appreciate, everybody's perspective, but.
Stop and stay if you're seeing this before November 11th, meaning the 1111
Oh, this is from 2023, but we could still watch it.
portal. Until the non-believers, stop and stay and listen to your girl song. The 1111 portal, meaning November, the 11th month. On the 11th, 1111. What you should do on this day, things you should think about leading up to this day and on this day, I'm going to let you know. First things first, 1111 is already a powerful manifestation master number. Okay? So needless to say, your girl is going to be manifesting on this day, the day before this day, the day after this day. Okay? Oh, and first things first, here's some Bible verses for the non-believers to get on board. And also you can use these Bible verses the night before, the morning of, and that night of the 11th. But the main method I want y'all to use, and make sure y'all go to my Etsy shop and get my ebook and stuff like that, because it has more explanation and things like that. Scripting. Meaning getting a sheet of paper and writing down in detail what you're trying to manifest, your desires, your goals. Very, very detailed. Like, you need to take your time on this. Okay? Make sure you follow me for part 2, because I'm going to go in depth and we're going to take it a step further. Peace.
Girl, what? All of that dramatic music just to say that?
Let me teach you how to do your 11 portal manifestation list, okay? So what you get a piece of paper, get a red marker or a blue marker, get your cinnamon and write. Now you take the paper, okay? After taking the paper, you write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. You write your 11 list. Write down the 11 things that you want the universe to do for you. After writing down the 11 things you want the universe to do for you, which is your prayer request, anything you want to see that it should change in your life in the year 2025, write everything down there. After writing all the 11, it shouldn't be more than 11, okay? So after writing it down, the next thing you're going to be doing now, because as you are writing, you are meditating, you are concentrating on the most important thing, how you want your life to be in the year 2025. Things that have not been okay with you, write them down. Anything you know you want, the most important one, 11. After putting these 11 things on the ground, then you write your name down. At the down of it, after writing your 11 wish, at the down of it, you're going to write your full name, okay? Write your full name. And after your full name, you write your date of birth underneath your petition. You write your date of birth underneath your petition. After you've written your date of birth, you've written your date of birth, then the next thing you're going to be doing now, you are praying, you are still concentrating, is to take cinnamon. You take cinnamon and begin to draw infinity sign on top of it. So shall it be. The completeness. You put your finger, your index finger on your saliva. You take a huge sum of your saliva and put on the cinnamon and you draw the infinity sign. How many of you remember the infinity sign again? Okay, you draw the infinity sign on it. As you are drawing it as multiple as 11 times on it, please be saying your affirmation. You say your affirmation, what you want the universe to do for you, you begin to say it, okay? You begin to say it 11 times, you draw that infinity sign on it. After you have finished drawing this infinity sign, the next thing you're going to be doing is to fold it towards you 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Now you have folded it 3 times. You are going to keep it in a safe place, either in your wallet or where you are sleeping, or underneath your pillow. Then on the 20th or on the 22nd of this month of November, you bring it out. On the 22nd of November, you bring it out, you burn the ashes, you begin to say your same prayer, you burn the ashes. After burning the ashes, you blow the ashes away outside. And so shall it be unto you, as many of you who will do this and do it right. Your saliva and the cinnamon for connection, for attraction, to seal it. Draw infinity sign on it, on your petition. Say what your words. And you say your words, whatever you want the universe to do. The life you want to live upward. Use your mouth to say them. Connect with the ritual. You are what you believe. Everybody is using something. What are you using? That is how to do your petition, your 11-11 Porter prayer. I love you all. See you guys again in my.
And her name is Judiana7.
If you're seeing this on or around 11/11, which is the November 11th portal, stop and stay. So for the people that don't have an elevating mind, please keep scrolling. For everybody else, let's get into this 11/11 portal. Now, in numerology, 11/11 signals the perfect time to manifest, among other things, but definitely to manifest. So I'm going to give y'all a 3-step procedure that I do. Number 1, at sunrise, do your devotion. So that could be a Bible verse or an affirmation, and here's a few good ones on the screen. Also, for a little extra razzle dazzle for the people that has my Escaping the Matrix guide, go to chapter 5, which should be on page 12. It should be for a little extra, manifestation help. Number 2, I do a mantra loop. Now, to my knowledge that I came up with, here are a few good mantra loops, but it's whatever your energy and who you are picks, if that makes sense. And number 3, whatever you want, you need to say it. So number 3, speak it out. Speak it up out loud, what you want to manifest.
And her name is Santa X Goddess. This is the first one that we watched when I was trying to find the Melanin Rich creators. That was hers from last year. This is hers from this year. She posted this 23 minutes ago.
And be very detailed with that manifestation as well.
Period.
Anyway,
11/11 is the most powerful manifestation day of the year. I'm going to show you how you're going to call in everything that you desire. If you're new here, I'm Hallie and I am your manifestation coach. 11/11 is the most powerful day because you are receiving signs from the universe, confirmation that your manifestations are coming true. This is the day to ask for everything. Let me show you how you're going to do that. Don't forget to follow along because I will be posting affirmations, invocations, and everything you need to know to access the power of this beautiful, magical day. But for right now, grab your journal. On 11/11, you are going to get grounded. You are going to get centered. You are going to be in your place of calm. You're going to get out your journal, and these are the 4 things that you're going to write down. 11 things you are grateful for right now. 11 things you have learned. 11 things you are wishing for. And 11 ways you are serving this world. This exercise, first thing.
I'm just here to remind you that there is an
11/11 is the most powerful day of the year to manifest, and I'm going to tell you exactly everything you need to know and show you the easiest, most effective way to manifest anything you want. If you're new here, hello, my name is Jessica, and I am a master NLP practitioner. Basically, what that means is I've studied the subconscious mind and manifestation for a pretty long time, and I have helped thousands of people in our online community with their manifestations. Now, I know you might be thinking, I've heard this before, the 888 portal. I thought that was a powerful day to manifest. Today is the most powerful day to manifest because in numerology, the number 11 represents intuition and manifestation, making it the best time of the year to manifest. So if you're seeing this before, on, or after 11/11, 1 to 2 days max, you are in the most perfect time to do this because the energy of the portal is open before and after for a couple of days. Save this now so that you can come back to it when you have your journal with you and send this to your manifestation bestie because girl or guy, there's enough abundance in the world for all of us. So let's get into it. 3 prompts you're going to do. The first one, you're going to write down 11 frustrations that you are choosing to get rid of. So for example, I am letting go of feeling broke. I am letting go of not feeling grateful for money. I'm letting go of being upset that I'm single. Number 2, what are your 11 things that you're manifesting this year, this month, today, whatever time frame you want to choose? And here's the key, write it in the present tense. I am so grateful.
So everybody is basically just reaffirming what I already said to you all at the beginning of this video. That's pretty much it. Like, what do y'all say? Hey, Amberella. Ryan said, I'm going to manifest my lower back backwards in time to when I was 25. Hey, I ain't mad at you. How do you say this? Is it jiggly? or Jiggly. Are you guys going to be manifesting on the most potent manifestation day of the year? Hello, is anybody there? Hello, is anybody home? Where y'all at? I didn't catch what you said, LJ. Would you mind telling me what to do? Oh, in the beginning, that's basically what I was saying. I was saying that you need to script, like write you out a list of things that you want and be very detailed and write it as if it's in the present day and write it as if you're living in it right now and you already actively have it. Do yourself a gratitude list. They're saying for the 1111 portal, you should do 11 things. So do 11 things. I already told you all that if you want to bring in things, you want to attract things to you, then you need to use herbs that are on the sweeter side, like cinnamon and sugar and honey. If you want to get things away from you, then you're going to use things that are more, acidic and salty, like salt and vinegar. So, yeah. I'm chopping veggies for soup. I'm actually having some tea. Y'all know every day, every time I'm having tea, I brew that water with some cloves, with some cinnamon, and with some ginger because it's really good. Cloves is also good for vaginal health. I don't know if I've ever told you all that before, but it also keeps you tight and moist, okay? And it cleans out a lot of like bacteria and stuff like that. Allegedly, this is for entertainment purpose. I don't need my channel to be flagged. And y'all know the cinnamon and the ginger, y'all already know what those things are for. But that's why I always add cloves to my my water because it's like it flushes you out. I definitely will be utilizing these tips. Definitely need more motion in my life. Yes, I'll be utilizing the energy of this day. Thank you. Yes. I will write the 11 things in my manifestation. I'm manifesting for 2025. Where is cocktail sauce in case I'm in it? You trying to be funny? I ain't got time. I don't know what you're talking about. We really are serious about leveling up our lives over here and paradigm shifting and stepping into the very versions of ourselves that we want to be. I don't know what you're talking about. Like that we're not joking right now. Like we're dead ass serious. If this is not for you, then move around. But like seriously. I'm very excited for you all. And for everybody that's going to catch this on the replay, drop me some pink hearts in the comment section. And I want you all, if you feel comfortable, to let me know one thing that you're going to manifest for yourself. Of course, Indica baby. I had to come back and talk about it, especially since I was still up. I just got out of the tub and I was like, oh, yeah, I need to go and talk to my love bugs about this. I know it's like late. It's Monday. Technically, it's Monday. So I know folks are getting prepared for the week ahead. But, everyone, we do the whole replay vibes. But how is everyone? Are you all prepared for the week? Is everybody doing okay? How are you all feeling emotionally? How are you all mentally? Before I get up out of here. It's 10. Oh. You must be on the West Coast. Are you on the West Coast? Because it's 1:43 on the East Coast. Going to manifest a new job. Yes, I love that. You got this. You can do it. Be specific. What do you want it to look like? Where do you want it to be? What type of coworkers do you wish to have? What type of supervisor do you want? It's 12:43. So, Lasia, you're in the Midwest, or are you in Texas? Jocelyn is in Cali. Yeah, I figured. That's why I was like, because Cali is like 3 hours behind us. Hey, Nashonda. Hey, PJ. It's not 11:11 yet. Well, you can apply all of these things before you go to sleep, or you could do it when you wake up. Oh, Tennessee? Okay, nice. It's 12:43 here, too. Yeah. It's 1:44 a.m. It's late as hell. I be like forgetting that everybody, hey, Sinquavia, that we're all on different time zones. You're in Vegas? Okay. I be forgetting that we're all in different time zones. So for me, it's like almost 2 in the morning. And for y'all, it's like barely 10 o'clock. For some of y'all, it's like 10 o'clock. So y'all, wide awake. But then a lot of the subscribers on this side, they probably in the bed because it's almost 2 a.m. Every time I think of Vegas, I think of Coolio. That's where we met. I met him out there. That's where he lived there, and he had just got a place in North Carolina, a house that I had went to visit him at. It was a really nice house too. I hope he's resting peacefully wherever he may be. I'm so annoyed that I don't like. I don't know why I don't stock up on candles. I think it's because secretly I like going to buy them, but like the next time I go, I'm gonna get like 5 of each so that I could just have them. So I won't have to be like right now. Like it would be the perfect time to light some new candles. It's 1:45 a.m. in Michigan. Okay, so you're the same as here. Is it really cold in Michigan right now? Is it freezing in Michigan? Mm-mm. You've had an interesting life. I could listen to your stories for hours. Thank you. Yeah, I definitely have had an interesting. But hey, I'm still alive. So there's so many more things for me to do. So we still got a lot new stories to create. It's around 50 degrees there. Okay. Yes, cold, not freezing. Okay. Hey, Jaw Sog. I feel like I always say that wrong. But hey, Will. I can't stand this time of year. Like especially when it just starts because no matter how long like you experience this, I don't think I'm ever gonna get used to it going from literally getting dark at like almost 9 to it getting dark at like almost 5. Like I really can't stand that. It's like the same. But 2 days ago it was 70 something degrees. I was outside and I could have had on poom poom shorts, and then all of a sudden it's freezing. And I know that's another reason why my allergies is like tripping out real bad because the weather is just jumping from one extreme to the next. Like it was raining all night. It slowed down a little bit, but it's about to start raining again. I like when it rains. I can't lie, but I don't like when it's cold and it's raining. But I do like the rain. So later today, it's gonna go up to 66 degrees, and then it's gonna be cold. On Thursday, it's gonna be 48 degrees. But for the most part, it's like 50, 58. Like it's in the 50s and the 60s. But like I said, a couple days ago, it was 79 degrees. Like absolutely ridiculous. Utterly insane. The weather here has been funky here too. No rain, but hot than cold. That's why people keep getting sick. Like, what is going on? I've literally purchased 3 of each candle color this week. Yeah, when I'm gonna go tomorrow to get some more candles, and I'm just gonna get 5. I think I'm gonna get some pink candles too for some love, but love for myself though, and love for you all. I always feel like if you're gonna do a love spell, do that shit on yourself. I haven't burned a pink candle in so long. What are we manifesting today? Whatever you want. It's a powerful day for manifestations. It's 11/11. Or I don't know, for tomorrow, for some of you guys, it's going to be 11/11, but it's already 1:49 a.m. where I am. But whatever it is that you want, and be as detailed and as specific as you possibly can, and write it out as if it's already happening and as if you're living in it. Write it out like you're writing the story of your life. Period, Pooh. I thought ginger, lemon, and turmeric to blend. You bought ginger, lemon, and turmeric to blend up and take for the immune. Yeah, I need to do that as well. Like, I want to juice. Like, I want to get, like the little shot, little bottles, and juice me a bunch of little ginger shots. I might do ginger, pineapple. Love you too, Brie. I might do ginger, pineapple, and beets. That's my jam. And just juice that and put them into a bunch of little containers, like a bunch of little shot bottles. Because this congestion is ridiculous. Hold up, I'll be right back, y'all. Like, I'm so congested. I really hate that for me. Thanks for saying that because I haven't manifested in so long with candles. Yes, we gonna get to it all week long. We gonna paradigm shift. We're gonna bring in so many new things for ourselves. We're gonna create so many new windows of opportunity. We're going to, meet so many different people. Each and every one of us, like different people, are gonna come into our lives to help us get closer to the things that we actually want and the things that we need. If you want a loved one or a romantic partner, you could put that down there too, and call that person to you. Please try pineapple skin. Oh, yes, I've had that. I've had it. I haven't had it in a while, but I've had it. Yes, and when you do a love spell for yourself, you also begin to attract genuine love from others. That part. Oh, my mom insisted apples, ginger, lemon, turmeric, orange, and beets with the cayenne. Yes, I love it. I love the cayenne. More than likely, I'll do ginger, lemon, cayenne, pineapple, some beets. Like, I probably will do like two different types of, two different variations of the juices. I'm replaying in 2 times, and yes, I'm about to get my manifestation on. Yes, period. For some reason, like turmeric does something adverse to my stomach. Like it doesn't really, I don't know, like, and I don't think my body likes turmeric that much. I don't know what it is. Like, but I could eat the curry, the cumin. I could do those things, but just straight up turmeric, I don't know what it doesn't. My body doesn't like that too much. For real. Just you gotta let things go, and you gotta know that what you want wants you, and you can't chase things too much, because when you chase things, it runs away from you. You gotta just let things flow. You gotta be in the flow. You gotta be the flow. You got to know that you are the fucking flow. Okay? And this isn't to say that you don't make effort with certain people. You do. But once again, we spoke about this. If it's not reciprocated or if it's not giving what you needed to give, then you have to start the process of detaching yourself mentally, physically, and emotionally. It ain't always the easiest, but you got to put you first. You're going to light a pink candle before you go to bed, period. I'm so annoyed that I don't have any. Like, even when I just took my bath, I just burned some incense and I used the light from my phone because I like to take baths in the dark. Like, I don't take baths like with the bright lights on. It's like weird for me. And usually I would have candles burning, but I did not have any. I didn't even have any little tea light candles. I was like, what the heck? I done ran out of every type of goddamn candle I had. That's crazy and very unfortunate. But I tell you guys all the time, I'm so grateful for you all. I've definitely manifested y'all. You all are a part of my manifested dreams come true. And I'm so, so grateful to have you here with me day in and day out and to have you all be a part of this journey. I don't know wherever the hell else is about to take us, but I'm so excited. I really am. And I'm also excited to see what the hell y'all got going on. Like to see where we are all going to be a year from now. It's a beautiful thing. And I often be like, oh, I don't even say this as much as I used to because I have you all. But at one point in my life, I would be like, damn, I really don't have no friends. I ain't got no friends. I don't got nobody. Like, it's just me. Like, and I've worked really hard to not trauma bond with people. Like just pouring out like all of my grievances and talking about all of the things that I go through. I worked really hard to not do that anymore. But I could come up here and talk to you all about things that I'm experiencing without even having to go into explicit detail. It is so therapeutic having this platform. Like, y'all just wouldn't understand. So when y'all send me messages and tell me things like, oh my God, I'm so grateful for you, I'll be like, I feel the same way. It is so purely and genuinely reciprocal. My heart just bursts at the seams. Like, it really does. I'm manifesting the courage and the confidence in myself. Also, a new job in either IT making 70K or transportation making 90K. And lastly, a new apartment in a nicer area. Period, Amberella. And you absolutely will have all of those things. Write down the type of apartment. What do you want the amenities to be like? Like where do you want your job to be? Like just get as detailed as you possibly can. I know I'm not the only one who takes baths in the dark. Glad to know I'm not. Yeah, I definitely do. And other people would think that's weird, but it's like, why are you taking a bath like in the bright light? Like that's weird to me. Like I need my baths to be like moody, like I really like I said, I like to usually have like candles burning, but I didn't have any candles this time around. So I just used the light from my phone and I burned an incense. Quality over quantity in friendships or relationships. Hell yeah. We're going to talk about that, about, people that tend to have big friend groups, women in particular. And don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with having big friend groups. But if you need to have a big friend group, if you need to be with a friend group every day or all the time, then yeah, we're going to get into it. But I used to be like, wow, like I really don't have friends like that. But I can't. I mean, I have friends, but I can't have friends that require me to see them all the time and be with them every day because I'm busy. I'm growing something, And I don't like, especially if they're not doing what it is that I do, they can't relate, so they don't understand. And doing content to a lot of people, they don't see it as a job. They don't look at it as like something that you have to show up for in order for it to be lucrative. And people literally have become millionaires off of making content and selling products and really just, starting their own businesses and growing their personal brands. And the average mind can't conceive of that because they don't know anything about it. Like even y'all watch content. There's a lot of people that don't even watch content like that. So they're so far removed. This is a whole different world. This is a whole another world, an extension of our worlds outside of like the regular 3D. This is like a whole different world. It's so interesting to me. But one of my aunts and my mom, they were having a conversation. My aunt told me that my mom was, because they hadn't heard from me in a couple days, because they act like they don't hear from me in 2 days, that they need to send out a goddamn, they need to put out an Amber Alert or no types of shit, child. So sometimes I just don't like, I talk all day on here with you all, and then like I'm constantly, my mind is working when even when I'm not. I'm always researching, always writing, always planning, picking out designs. I just have so many things that I'm doing all the time. So even when I'm quiet and it seems like I'm not doing anything, my mind is going, it's just going. And then I'm also consuming a lot of content because in order to do what we do over here, we need to consume content as well. So sometimes I just unplug from people and they won't hear from me, they won't see me, and they make it seem like it's an issue because they can't relate. And my mom was like, "Oh, she's probably somewhere making content all day and night." And then my aunt was like talking to me about it. She was like, "Every day though, like every day." I'm like, "Absolutely. Like you don't understand how algorithms work. You go to work every day, you do overtime every other day. Could you imagine me telling you like you do that every day, every day? Like, hell, you damn fucking right I do this shit every day. And at some point I'll be able to do this maybe a couple times out of the week and I'll have sponsors, it'll just be a whole different type of working type of system. I can see it. This is what I'm creating. This is what I'm working on. But other people just don't. They don't get it. And I can't expect them to. I don't fault them for it. But, yes, a dark bath. That's my favorite, favorite, favorite thing. It's to be in a tub with some candles. And I'm either like I'm listening to a Virgo zodiac reading, or I'm listening to something motivational. That's usually what I'm doing when I'm in the tub. Either like zodiac reading, something motivational, or I'm talking. I'm talking. So that's usually what goes on in my bathtub sessions if I'm in the tub by myself. Wink, wink. Now, it's been a long, long time since I've taken a bath with someone. Hey, Norris, what's up? It's hard to have a lot of friends when you have major goals. You have to have friends who see your vision and appreciate your grind. Exactly, Amarella. And I would hang out with people that just wanted to go out and get drinks every other day. And I'm like, I can't do this. Like, and then I'd be hungover, taking me days to recover. Like, I need to be my own well-oiled machine. I have to get up and be self-motivated, and people don't understand that. And this isn't me taking away from the fact that people are bosses in their respective fields, but they still have someone to answer to, they still have someone to be accountable to. I don't have that. So if I don't get up and create, then I'm not making any revenue, like I have to be a self-starter, and it is extremely, extremely difficult to be a self-starter. That is the most, like, to really get up. You don't have, and I don't have children. I don't have anything. Like, it's literally just me. I could just sleep and lay in the fucking bed all day. Nobody's going to say anything. Nothing's going to happen. My money will go down, or my money and everything is not going to continue to grow and be on the up and up the way that it is if I just lay down and don't do what I do every day. Y'all get what I'm saying? But if I just lay down, there's nobody for me to be accountable to. So it's the easiest for me to just fuck off and don't and not be productive, should I say. And for a long time, I just allowed people to pull me into their worlds, and I allowed people to, have me be a part of their narrative and a part of their story, and just do what they wanted to do and go to the places that they wanted to go to. And It wasn't fulfilling to me at all. I didn't like it. I was always uncomfortable. I spent so much time being uncomfortable now that I think about it. It's so crazy. And yeah, it just it's like, oh, I gotta get up and go to work. It's like I don't have to get up and go to work. I have to get up and work. I don't have to get up and go to work. I have to get up and work. And that shit is hard as fuck. Like I'm so proud. I be so proud of myself. Like, oh my God, like you really on your shit. Like, cause it ain't nobody around here saying, bitch, get your ass up. I'm not gonna get reprimanded if I don't clock in on time. Exactly. You have to be your best boss and employee at the same time. That's a great one. And it's a lot, It really is. It was harder when I used to be like auditioning and like going out for roles and just doing a bunch of TV shit. That was one of the most like it was very very hard. But once again, I was showing up places and there were people holding me accountable. You know, doing this right now, being on the during this leg of my journey, this has been the most disciplined I've ever had to be and most consistent I've ever been in my whole entire life. And I'm so happy because I actually love doing this. I really, really love it. And to see it continue to grow just makes me feel amazing. Like I'm so happy and I'm so grateful. And even when, other areas of my life is like not the best, so I don't feel the greatest some days. I just be like, I have my platforms, plural. I have my businesses that I'm working on. I have my crypto, like we in the building. Self parenting is underrated, that part. That's the best feeling though, to do what you want when you want without having to answer to anyone. It's hard, but the freedom of it is beautiful as well. It is. Does it help you develop more self trust? Absolutely. And this is why I get up here and tell people don't tell me what to do. I'll be like, y'all can't tell me what to do because me following my own inner being and me following my own intuition has helped me to get as far as I've come in this window of time, which I feel like this hasn't been that long that it's taken me to get to where we are now with the Love Jones show. And I've done that following the beat of my own drum, like, and I've watched it develop into something that I did not know that I would be doing vertical lives, doing makeup daily, and talking about relationships and spirituality. And I did not know that I'd also be on StreamYard and still doing hot topics. I didn't know that I could do both of these things because people always told me I could only pick one specific thing. And that is what kept me stagnant for so long because I'm not just one specific way. I didn't know that. You know what I mean? I didn't know that I could do everything that I'm doing right now because listening to other people, it was like, no, you could only do this one thing this one way. I watched you go from a few thousand to now close to 30K. You make moves out here. Thank you. And it feels so good. Sounds like you're doing actions that directly reflect your values. Absolutely. People have been begging me to do OnlyFans. I've had to like tell people off a couple times about that shit. We'll talk about that too. Because people just only have their own agendas. They want you to do things for their own selfish reasons. Like, oh, no, it's just because you can make money. And it's like, no, it's because you want to see my naked body. You want me to do an OnlyFans so you can subscribe to it. I'm not stupid. I'm proud of you. Thank you, boo. Sounds like they were projecting that part. And that's why I always tell you guys this. When I talk to you, I'm not talking from a place of hurt. I'm talking from a place of triumph. I am speaking from a place of making it fucking through the gauntlet. And that's why it annoys me when these men in particular, they get up here and they say, you're bitter, you're this. I'm like, I'm speaking from a place of fucking making it through a storm. I am speaking from a place of going from having a low self value to a higher self value. I'm speaking of a place from self starting, from being the biggest fucking procrastinator known to mankind. I'm not speaking from a place of resentment and hurt and anger and bitterness. No, I'm speaking from a place of success. But the average mind can't conceive of that. They lack comprehension skills, and they aren't me. They haven't had my life experience. Like I always say, when you learn things, when you are a student long enough, you become a teacher. We all teach each other. We all learn from each other. And that is your job as a human. You're supposed to spread your knowledge. And especially me as a human, creating and building a platform, it is my job. Even if I am solely speaking from my own lived experience, somebody can relate, somebody can learn something, someone can take something away from what it is that I'm talking about. Part of the reason why I don't allow other people's fears to get to me. Period. We appreciate you. You've inspired me a lot. I see your vision is going up. We out here learning from one another. Exactly, Amberella. I've done got some damn knowledge from you too. And that is the point. That is the point of my platform. And thank you so much for being here and being a part of this. Like, I'm so grateful. I really am. Like, I see this at some point being a physical place that women can go to and talk to each other, get resources from each other, help each other. Like, I see it being physical at some point, not just on the internet. I don't know how, when, or what. I don't even give a fuck. I don't even think about that. I just know that it's going to happen. Being a woman is magic. Being a melanin rich woman is even more magic. A twerk retreat, period. We gonna read and we gonna twerk. Victorious, nourishing goddess, I just want to thank you so much, LJ. Oh, thank you too, Bree. Like literally. Okay, I'm gonna read you all the poem that came to me. And it's called Portal. It's just short and sweet. It's nothing crazy. I'm not about to put on a dramatic poetic voice because this ain't Def Jam, okay? So don't be looking for nothing outrageous. All right. So this is called Portal. This came to me while I was taking a spiritual bath at 12 a.m. I can make emotionless men emotional. I can make cold men warm. I have the power to woo the world with my words and charm. I am Mother Nature. I make things grow. I have a portal through my womb in which magic flows. I am a melanin rich goddess, divine and sacred. In order to access my love, I have to be moved and inspired because my heart is forever gated. Meaning y'all better be snapping them fingers for my poem. And that is called Portals, everybody. Portals. Yes. Hey, Alicia. Yes. You need it right now. Oh, sending you love, baby. Sending you love. Sending you love and sending you virtual hugs. Hey, God's anointed. Yes, finger snaps. Love and virtual hugs. Yes, period. Period, 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 boo. I used to write so much when I was younger. I wrote so many poems. I wrote songs. Songs are poems. It's literally the same. It's neck and neck. What's going on, babe? Do you want to talk about it a little bit? Everything is going to work out, Alicia. Don't worry about it. Thank you, Unique. Hey, Junebird. Everything always works out. Can you do these poems on a green screen with like a galaxy background? I don't know. Maybe. I never tried to do that. You mean like put the words on the screen? I could do that. Like I have so many books from when I was a teenager with poems, short stories, songs, journal entries. And I try my best to hold on to it because sometimes I look back and I say, wow, I've always been this fucking person my whole entire life. My whole entire life, I've always been creative. I've always been poetic. I've always been a writer. I've always been a singer. I've always been an artist. I've always been a visionary. Always, always, always. And I saw someone say, as an adult, when we're trying to find ourselves or rediscover ourselves, it's just us taking a journey back to who we were as children. Thank you. Some things that I'm not trying to decide to deal with, that I'm trying to decide to deal with, but it's so hard. Just write it out. Write your pros, your cons, weigh it out, and get in the mirror and talk to yourself. Tell yourself that you are the fucking shit. You're everything. You're the stars, you're the moon, you're the sky. You're everything. And everything always works out for everything. Period. It's going to be okay. Why is it that the black men value the baby mama over the girlfriend? That's that's difficult. It's because I would imagine having a baby together is like such a bonding experience, and that's why men try to knock women up and trap women with babies because they know that once they have a child by you, they're going to forever have access to you. Even if they don't want to be with you romantically, they're going to always have access to you. And if the child is under the age of, I would say, I used to say if the child is under the age of 5, that's a danger zone. But right now, I would say under the age of 7. If the child is under the age of 7, I would not go near a man if he has a baby underneath the age of 7. Me personally, I don't want to date a guy with small children, period. But if he has a kid under 7, there's absolutely no, because I feel like they still love each other. Like people try to get back and forth with their baby mother, I think, for 5 to 7 years. They're gonna always sleep with each other, like because the child is still so small that they have no choice but to deal with each other. And it's just a bond that's like kind of unshakable. And then like there's a territorial factor. The women are territorial. They always feel like that's my baby daddy. Like ain't nobody gonna be able to take my baby daddy. So but then it's tricky too because then I wonder like how does that work with men with multiple baby mamas? Is it like the last baby mama that's gonna give you the most strife? I don't know. I don't know. But I have no children. The kids are 9 and 11. Damn. Yeah, it's crazy. That's hard because you can fall in love with somebody that has children, but if they're still attached to the person that they have the children with, it's gonna be hard. I don't even know. Like it's so hard. But why do they fake it when they still love her? Because, I don't think they fake it. I think that people just fall in and out of love. But like being in love with someone could be fleeting, but loving someone is something that lasts for a long time. It could stand the test of time. And being in love with a person it could be seasonal. And once again, once you always have to see that person for the child, then those feelings there's always a chance that it could be rekindled and that fire could reignite. And it does put you as the girlfriend in a vulnerable spot. That's why I personally, if I'm gonna be with somebody with a kid, we gotta be getting married. There's no way I don't know that I would ever really fully truly feel super confident. And even being married, motherfuckers can still dick and dodge, but it just gives you a little more security, should I say. Just a little more security. But moving forward, if the baby mama ain't got her own man, child, I don't know. Because women always control access. A weird coincidence that I came across recently. MLK and Malcolm X unalived at the same age of 39, and my father had me at 39. I can't remember the significance for the number 39, but it had me spooked. Oh, wow, Brie, you should Google it. Google that. And 39 is also reduced to 3. It's 3 and 9 is 12, and then 1 and 2 is 3. It's gonna get better, Alicia. The only thing that can help you get over a nigga is time, and sometimes a new nigga, child. That's just how it be. So open your options back up. Allow somebody else to love on you and to remind you of who you are, but you also have to do the work first and reminding yourself. That's why you need to get in the mirror and you need to start doing glamour magic. Dress your best, look your best. Every fucking day you step out your house, you need to feel like a 10, okay? You got to look in the mirror and you got to big up yourself. You need to tell yourself that you are all that and a motherfucking bag of chips every fucking day. Every time you look in the mirror, glance at your reflection and be reminded of the power that lies inside of you. Yeah, Amberella, that's the only thing. It's like we're in our 30s, so it's kind of like not the easiest to find a man with 0 kids, you know? And if you do, you find out why he ain't got no kids. But yeah, you're welcome, boo. Yeah. I will look into something. Just came across my spirit to check into it. Definitely. Whenever you get a call, whenever you get a knock, answer the door. Whenever you get a call, pick up the phone. Yes, dating guys with children was a tizzy for me. You're not alone. Yeah, it could be complicated. It definitely could be. But once again, it's all about like the dynamics with the child's mother. Like, I don't know. That's why I've never, I don't, people think I got issues and all this other shit. That's why I just be loosely based with people. We do what we do. I get what I need, like, and I just do me. I don't even give a fuck what people got going on. What they like, it don't even be. So far hasn't like really threw me for a tizzy. No, I'm lying. It did twice. Baby mama drama, and I was like, I can't do this. But that was because the kids were young, and that's what made me feel like the kids are young. Because I also dated a man that had 2 teenage sons, but it wasn't nothing too serious. I wasn't really trying to be with, but it was not crazy because his ex-wife had already remarried. Like, his sons were big. They were able to contact him on their own. He didn't need to go through the mother, like they could call him. Like, so I feel like that made a difference. I was married with kids, and whenever I do eventually date again, I wouldn't be with anybody without at least one kid. I feel you. It also sucks getting attached to the kids and then it doesn't work out, but that's another loss. It's a lot. That part in real. That's why I said I never really did it like in real life, to whereas I was like out with the kids and shit. Like, I ain't never been in a situation like that, so I wouldn't even know like what that. I can't relate. I waited to have kids because these men were not worth my eggs. Period. Period. Pooh. 39 symbolize creativity, self-expression, inspiration, and spiritual enlightenment, encouraging us to focus on soul mission and connect with higher powers. Nice. But Not F them kids. I cannot. The control of some black men is forever. Dated a man with teen boys and he wanted me to move in. Black man lost it and said if I moved in, he'd never see his kid. Oh, the baby mama. Oh, child, I'm reading BMS, but baby mama, yeah, and said if I moved in, he never see his kids again. That ended that relationship quickly. Wow. Yeah, baby mamas do be tripping, cause a lot of women have babies to trap men too, and they feel like if I have your baby, now you're mine forever, and that's how I like. That's the hey. That's why I be telling y'all if y'all ever see me pop up pregnant with a baby, like carrying a baby to full term, bitch, it's because I want to be a mother. It don't got shit to do with nothing else. And I could be in love with the love of my life. I'm only going to have a baby because I really want to be a mother. And it ain't gonna be to try to trap a nigga and to be bitter out here. You ain't gonna see your kids. Ain't nobody got time for that shit. Ain't nobody got time. Hell no. I ain't about to be weaponizing no kids, but I feel like baby daddies do that same shit too. If you have a kid with a man, he is gonna feel like he owns you and can tell you what to do, where to go, who you dating with, who don't have that nigga around my kids. It be a lot going on. Yes, it goes both ways. Having a baby is a way bigger commitment than getting married. People don't treat it as such, but it really is. It truly is. Hey, Kefir, is that how you say your name? Keeper or Kefir? Hope I'm saying it right and I'm not butchering it too much. The thing is, we just gotta, at the first sign of red flags, we gotta exit stage left. That's the thing. We out overstay our welcome in situations, and then we become too entangled, and then it'd be so hard to move forward. And I've experienced that a lot, but with the same people, not like with multiple people. And it's like, dang, well, I've been around you, you've been in and out of my life for so many years. Like, how do I just not have you in my life anymore? But if you would have established what you needed to establish from the gate or cut it off from the gate, then you wouldn't be in those situations. It's the ultimate commitment. Two people doing sex magic and making a whole person. Yes, I don't know why they take it lightly. That part is true, but when you're invested, it's also true for real. Then the whole like, is it mine? Whose is it? And then if that person is in the birthing room with you, watching a baby come out of your hoo-ha, like that has to be like the most binding and bonding experience ever. I've been practicing catching myself in bad thought cycles like, wait, no, this is a choice. Yeah. I can relate to the symbolism of 39 and where it plays in my life. I'm very optimistic, ingenuitive, creative inspiration. I'm actually reading on it. Nice. We got to be so careful of what we do. We have to be so careful. And when I talk to you all, I'm also talking to myself. I'm a woman just like y'all. I go through shit just like y'all. I just handle things a little differently than average people. And people think that I don't have feelings and emotions because I only tend to express feelings and emotions as if I'm under the influence. In real life, I'm very kind of stoic and cold. And that's something that I'm working on as well. But I don't think I am, no. It's weird because I feel like I'm nice and friendly but it's because niggas be wanting your soul. They want you to do a bunch of stuff that I don't do. So they feel like you don't love me, you don't really like me, you ain't doing this and you ain't crashing out and you don't care. And it's like I do. Like I feel like I'm showing you, or I've shown, but it don't be enough. Niggas be wanting your soul, point blank, period. And I want souls too. So it is what it is. Some women just can't be taught when it's pertaining to men. The more you talk, you realize it's a generational curse that most women in their families suffer. Can't be taught what? What do you mean? Like can't be taught how to deal with men? It's because all men are not the same, first and foremost. And second of all, what we need to learn is how to deal with ourselves, how to deal with our own emotions, how to deal with our self-concept. And that is why I always talk about those things. I am always talking about dealing with self. Once you learn how to deal with yourself, you learn your own personal triggers, you learn how to be introspective, you learn how to love on yourself more, you learn how to expect more, then you can deal with other people. Everything is always a reflection of your inner world. All of the things around you is a direct reflection of your inner world, your inner concept, once again, and your inner self talk and how you treat yourself. That ultimately determines everything else in your life. Exactly. Because it's not about a man. A man is a man that we teach men how to treat us, but we got to learn how to treat ourselves first. That is also something that I've had to learn and that I'm still learning and growing into. Maybe this is irrelevant because I'm bisexual, but women trip when I don't react. Men trip when you don't react too. What? Men definitely be feeling some type of way when they can't get you to crash out. For real. Gotta be a soul digger right back. Period. Men want the most for the least, and now so do I. Period. That's when they be like, "How much? What you want? Your soul? I want your soul. That's what I want." Ah. If we not doing a soul contract, we can't do it. Period. Just let your soul glow. Period. You have me cracking up. Hey, I'm just being me. For real. We just gotta love on ourselves more. We gotta take ourselves more seriously, and we have to understand that we have power first and foremost. We don't even know that we have power, and that's why we give it away because we don't even know that it's there. We don't even understand that we're giving it away. We don't even understand who we are, especially as melanin rich women, because they constantly telling us that we're worthless. That's like telling a woman to leave a man who treats her bad, but she don't. Some women are addicted to chaos and confusion. They don't want peace. That's true too. That is also true. Multiple things can exist at the same time. That's why my ministry is that it is always an inside job. Some women do like chaos. I used to like chaos. Well, I don't know if I liked it, but it was just normal for me. You know? A little bit of toxicity was kind of like necessary to a degree. Exactly, Amarella. And that's my whole point. I don't disagree with what this person is saying. However, my point still stands. It is an inside job. You're basically reaffirming what I said, saying some women like chaos. Yes, that is an internal thing that needs to be worked on. I think we've all experienced toxicity in one way or another. Yeah, I told my friends to leave her abusive man, but she never listened. He unalived her and her daughter. That's so tragic and very sad. May your friends sleep in peace. Now we have to acknowledge that it's not her fault that she was unalived by a demonic, evil, wicked man. It doesn't matter if she liked chaos or not. That was not her fault. It wasn't her fault that a man chose to be demonic and to take an innocent woman's life. However, we do have to continue to do the work so that we don't put ourselves in situations like that and stay there and make it harder for us to leave and break away. Um, some are raised and know nothing else. Yes, been in therapy 8 years under my crazy upbringing and chaotic nature because that was all I knew for 30 years. That part, Amarella. Same. When you see your parents living in that shit, it's crazy. And when you get overexposed to things like that as a child, it's just like, how do you undo that? Even therapy. People think that therapy is just like some magic fix. It really isn't. Therapy gives you tools, it gives you a place to unbox, but you still have to do the work on your own. My therapist would always give me assignments that I still had to do on my own. Shadow work is necessary. It shows you the ugly. Yes. You got to make peace with your shadow side too. You got to become friends with her. What is toxicity like at its core? Control issues. I don't think toxicity is control issues. I think it's a chaos and an unhinged and a need for drama, a need for unrest, not being able to be in a peaceful state of mind. That's what I would say it is. I don't know that it's about control because toxicity is usually out of control. Knowing something isn't working for your good and participating in it anyway. But wouldn't you consider that like insanity to a certain degree? So yes, in a means of control and the ego. Hmm. Therapy is a start. Sometimes detachment is the start, and just really on top of therapy and everything else, like sometimes you need to detach from people, places, and things and center yourself and get to know who you are and understand your purpose. Hey, Derek. Did I say hello? I don't know, but hey. Like I said, I still have more work to do. I'm not perfect at all. Jesus Christ. But The road to recovery is to acknowledge and admit that you have a problem. It is insanity. That's what Einstein said, doing the same thing, expecting different results. Exactly. Do you think black people going to only black therapists matters more? Yeah. Because there's a different level of understanding when you're talking to someone that can relate to you just on a surface level. On a surface level, a clear woman couldn't relate to me. I notice I isolate when I'm going through it. So do I. So do I. 1,000 times %. I absolutely isolate. And people think I'm weird for that because everyone is used to trauma dumping all the time. So they used to talking about it and talking through it. I don't want to do that. I've done enough of that, and I have trust issues. I can't even go. I can't unless I'm talking to a therapist. I cannot talk to other people about what I'm experiencing in explicit detail. I can't do. I don't. It's so uncomfortable and unnerving for me. I've done it before, and now I'm like, oh my god, people have ammo. Like especially now that I'm building a platform, I'm like, oh my god, these people know some of my business, even if it's old business. And I tell you all things, but I don't go into detail. Every single detail the way that I've gone into detail with some of my friends. And I that it's just so uncomfortable and very, very unnerving, like to know that people know such intricate details about your life, and at any given moment they could use it and weaponize it against you. You talking about FK up? I'm 56 and has a therapist and a psychiatrist. Nice. I don't like talking about it. Same here. I isolate and stay out of the way when I'm going through it. That part. But I talk about a lot of things that I'm going through or have gone through with you all. I talk to y'all. I feel more comfortable to say things in front of a few thousand people than I do to one person in particular. If that makes sense. I don't know. I feel like this is more of a judgment free zone than someone in an intimate space and on an intimate level. I know that doesn't make any sense because this is way more people, but getting it out there in a grand way gives it less ability to harm me or hurt me in any type of way. That part. And I don't tell y'all all of my goddamn business, child, but in a roundabout way, I express my feelings about things. And in me doing that, I'm also creating a space for my love bugs to be expressive about how they feel and what they're experiencing. Yes, trust yourself and your intuition. I agree. It is pouring rain here. Good night, boo. I'm at the age I just don't want to be around people who life is a mess, people who are not at peace. Yes. Thinking about who knows what about you is taking you out of your present. That is true too. I know when I'm going through things I cannot sleep, my mind is running, I cannot turn it off. A few years ago, I was so jacked up, I had to write things down to recall in my head. So many things suppressed. Wow. The mind is a powerful thing. It definitely will suppress things and have your memory all fucked up because of trauma. Trauma definitely splits the mind. I just jogged to turn up my head, turn up my heat. I'm cold. I don't want to be cold. I'm not ready. Yeah, I don't be remembering stuff too much either. I'm trying to work on that as well. I do know one thing. I'm going to start another fast, like a full break from alcohol. I feel like I want to start tomorrow and like not even wine and just like legit just get into my bag for the rest of this year because we are about to be in 2025. And then maybe I'll have a drink for New Year's. I think that's exactly what I'm going to do. Because, baby, I have so many things that I want to do before 2025. And I'm like, I need to just get in all the way in my bag to do them. And sacrificing something that you want, well, not even that you want, but something that you, a vice of any kind, helps you to bring something into fruition. It helps you to manifest. Like, people will stop having sex or stop eating meat, or whatever it is that they do. I'm gonna cut the alcohol again. Oh, I've never owned a heated blanket. I might need to invest in one of those. Why is it so hard to make friends as women? It really makes me wish I would value friends earlier on. Um, why is it so hard? For me, I don't know about everybody else. For me, it's not hard to make friends, but to maintain friendships with women. A lot of women were too needy. Uh, a lot of women are too male oriented and male centered. So they'll like backstab you. They'll sleep with your man. Like they're so male identified. It's fucking sickening. They need validation from men. That has been something that a recurring thing for me. They'll backstab you for a man. Do weirdo shit behind men. Um, a lot of women are traumatized. They want a trauma bond. They don't want to always work on themselves. And a lot of women, just people in general, but women in particular, we practice escapism a lot. And that's another reason why some of us are so male oriented because we use sex and getting the attention of a man to escape some of the things, the wounds and the holes that we have on the inside. Or we overindulge in alcoholism. That's why we're always out at the club, at the bar, meeting for drinks. Oh, let's go get fucked up. Like, it's a lot of escapism going on with women these days. And then there's just pure competition with a lot of women. And people are just not happy with themselves. So if you're, trying to accomplish different things, people are just not happy. So it's hard to be happy for other people when you're not happy for yourself. Yeah. Imagine being so jacked up that you don't even know you're depressed at one point in your life. Well, I'm glad you're on a healing journey, Unique. That's all that counts right now. I love your live about why you can't be friends with a 304. I died laughing because they are fun, but you truly can't be friends with them. They really are fun, a fucking ball of fun. But to have deep, intimate, close relationships and connections, it is difficult because you can't trust them. A woman that is not sacred within herself, a woman that does not value her vessel, can never value you because she doesn't value herself. Honestly. And people swear I'm a hoe. They think I'm the biggest whore known to mankind. And I just be like, I do not sleep around like that. You would be surprised. I really don't. And I've maintained connections with men for years and years and years and never slept with them, or maybe slept with them once, or maybe let them eat me out, or maybe made out with them once, but I haven't. No, I have many male friends that are legit low key in love with me that has never slept with me. And people think that I'm a liar. Like I don't lie. If I was really a hoe and about that life, I'd be like, yeah, I'd be fucking y'all. But I don't. I'm really not. Men can be 304 too. That's true. That is true. They the biggest 304s. That part. Yeah. But I do think relationships with women are very possible. You just gotta continue to do the work on yourself, and you will attract your tribe. You will attract your tribe. I personally like to spend a lot of time alone, and I don't always have a lot of energy to entertain people because all of my energy goes into being an entertainer. And when I'm not on, I'm just be chilling. I don't really always want to be out in the mix. I don't always want to hang out. I don't. That's just not my vibe anymore. Especially not right now. I have a whole fucking empire in my mind that I have to see out in the physical. And I've been working toward creating it every single day. I crack you up when I roast the trolls. Yeah, they be getting on my nerves. So late, I can't sleep for nothing tonight. Well, we up in here. Your self testimony of self manifestations for self care is timeless and epic. You're truly loved by all my friends. Salute to you. Thank you. That was sweet. I'm stingy with the cat and have so many people think I'm a loosey goosey lady. Yeah, because I'm my moody type. You mean your body type? It's so annoying. Tell me about it. And I'm friendly too. So if you see me out and everybody and their mother is in my face trying to buy me a drink or trying to talk to me, that does not mean I'm going and sleeping with these people. Like I just be like, dang, you think I'm sleeping with everybody? Like that's crazy. My best companion right now is my 2-year-old great nephew. Aw. Who's my best companion? Well, right now I don't have a best. My best companion are my love bugs. You guys are my best companions right now. We literally talk like almost every day when you think about it. Y'all are my best companions. Other than that, it's just like family. Everybody else, people come in and out. They're fickle. Like at this stage, I don't take anything personally, and I work really hard not to dwell. You just gotta let things go and let people go too. But I have you guys and my family. My family is everything. I love them, and I'm so grateful and thankful for my aunts, my brother, my mother, my dad. Alabama, but I don't really have friends like that, but it's good. Yeah, like I think the best friendships are friends that don't live in the same city or county or state. Yes, I'm so grateful for y'all and I'm so grateful for my family. So I know that I can count on y'all to be here. Everybody might not be able to come up in here every single time I turn this motherfucker on, but for the most part, y'all are here. And I really love that for me. I have my sister listening to you when she comes to visit. That's so cool. Oh, you're so welcome, my friend. You're so sweet. Yeah, you're so right about letting go. Yeah, period. You gotta let it go. She loves you too. Oh, shouts out to your sister. I've seen how your channel is growing and the vibes are always there in the chat. Yes. I'm so thankful. I say it all the time because I really am. Like, I remember when when I was trying to get monetized, I was working so hard. I was doing so much to get to 4,000 watch hours and 1,000 subscribers. And then once I got there, I was so elated. And I was like, oh my God, we on the road to 5K. Then I got 5,000 subscribers and I was so excited. And then I got 10,000 subscribers and I was like, oh my God. And then I got 20,000 and I was like, oh shit. Now we about to have 30,000. Right now we're at 29,700. We probably could be at 30K by the end of the week or at the very least by the end of this weekend. Because we only need 300 more subscribers. We could get that in a couple days. Let me knock on some wood. We gonna get that in, and we gonna get that in a few days. This is a good place to be, for real. It's just like when bad things happen or when shit hits the fan, you just gotta focus on the positive things and the things that you can control and the things that you can see, touch, taste, and feel. Like we spend too much time dwelling in the negative spaces and dwelling on the negativity, and it's like I'm not about to live in that shit because I would be fucked up. All of the crazy things that people be saying to me, child. If that was my energy, if that is where I lived, I would be fucked. Y'all see how those people be going in on me every single day. But I get so much love and I'll be like, oh my God, like then I get off those lives and I see how many people came in and out of those lives. I'll be like, whoa, like this many people clicked on this fucking live. And even if they watched me for 1 minute, they still saw my face and they felt my energy. And then the subscribers that comes along with those vibes and those lives, it's like it way outweighs the trolling and the people calling me everything but a child of God. The positivity far supersedes the negativity. And negativity is just love as well. I always say I'm not struggling, I'm going through character development. Oh, I love that. Period. The last few hundred will come when you aren't planning for it like it's gonna happen overnight. You think so? Life is too short to be trying to bring others down to that low frequency. Yeah, they be doing a lot. Love Jones, my favorite comeback is that you have that your mother is a 305. Yeah. I definitely be like, your mother is, or your mother, your mother, your mother. Good morning. Hey, that's what's up. We really do have a good time over here. It's positive for the most part. The trolls come over here because they in love with you. That part God's anointed, and they try to say I'm ugly. I'm like, are y'all? You gotta be crazy. Now you just stretching it. I heard you say is someone out here for everyone. If that's the case, what about the man most women want? Does that mean some women technically would go without? Um, no, I don't think that means that women will go without. I just think that women you won't get your total full package, but you have to have your non-negotiables. And as long as the man is providing you with what you really do need, then I do believe that there's somebody for everybody. Like honestly speaking, I'm the type of woman that a lot of men like, but I don't like all of them. That doesn't mean that those men are not going to find some woman that's going to love them and be good enough for them. It just won't probably be their ultimate dream person. The trolls are obsessed and mad. They have no true access to LJ. That part. And they the only way that they could get any type of attention is to fucking troll me. Cause they get off on getting cussed out. It's a humiliation cake. Y'all know I done dominatrix work now, child. They love it. They love it's they love it. It gets their blood going. The juice is flowing. It's almost 8 a.m. here. Oh geez. It's oh my god, it's 3 o'clock in the morning and we up here. Dang, y'all. It's 2:59. Honestly, I would have been up anyways, probably just like watching something on Netflix or something. I'm kind of hungry, but I'm trying so hard not to eat any pasta because it's 3 in the morning. I think I'm gonna eat like a little piece of cheese and a couple of grapes. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna eat a couple of grapes and like a little small block of cheese. I'm not even gonna do the crackers. I'm just gonna do some grapes, like a handful of grapes. I know Aisha is the worst, and I be having to like really say like, girl, you cannot be eating no damn pasta. Like you bugging. So I'm gonna have me some grapes and a little piece of cheese, and I'm gonna drink me some coconut water. I had a nice cup of tea. That was really, really good. I don't want another cup of tea though. I'm gonna yeah. I've been tearing up some dates. I need to chill. Ooh, dates. I haven't had a date in a long time. Not the model diet. Amarella, yes, it's everything. I think I told you all about this stylist. Y'all can look him up. His name is Ugo Mosier. And he was my best friend when I was in like my early 20s. And we used to hang out. We used to do all of these lavish events. Like I would help him style some people. Like we did everything together. And he would not let me eat. Like we literally would get a whole hero and we would cut that thing into like 6 pieces. And you could only eat a little piece and like a handful of chips. If you try to eat more, he would be like, "You're fat. You're trying to be fat. That's gross. You're eating too much." Like literally, if we were starving, we would eat like a piece of cheese and like a piece of fruit. Like we would split an apple. Like it was literally like some crackhead shit. But I was so thin, like, and I was able to fit sample sizes. Like we was just ripping and running and making money and just getting lit the fuck up and just being in New York, just like running the fucking city. And I always wanted to look like how I look now, though. I can't lie. I always wanted to have this same exact body, everything. Like, but I don't want to be like, bigger. So, in order for me to maintain, I do intermittent fasting. And when I get really, really like, and I feel like I be overdoing it, because sometimes I'll eat like Kit Kats. Well, y'all see me with the little small, little mini miniatures. Like, I'll buy that, but that's not something that I do every single day. Regularly in real life, I eat like one big meal a day. I'll eat like some trail mix. I'll eat some grapes, some cheese, some crackers, sardines. I eat shit like that. But then I go through my modes where I'll be eating fucking Chipotle. I'll make some pasta. Like, I'm human, but I don't eat like that every single day. So I think that's what helps me to maintain. Cheese will make you have weird dreams, my mother would say. I don't know. I love when I have super vivid and like my dreams are everything to me. So if it's weird, I'm not mad. Like I just love to dream, period. And I notice more so because I have prophetic dreams. I notice more when I am burning candles, my dreams are insane. Like I don't know what the correlation is with me, burning my candles that I dress and having my petitions, but it just makes my dreams go crazy. And that is like the best. I just, oh my God, I'd be so elated. I miss my weight, but I'm getting there again. I'd be obese. Lost a lot of weight, but I still have a long way to go. Not should be obese. Pickles. Oh my God, I love pickles too. I still have some garlic pickles in there that I kind of lost my appetite for pickles. I don't know why, but I love pickles. I would slice up pickles, a little like tuna and some seaweed chips. Like I eat stuff like that as well, or like I just do like cucumbers, and I'll do like one of the smaller tortillas with some tuna, or I'll just put a little bit of cheese and like some peppers and mushrooms, and I'll like that's how I eat, like weird, like stuff that people would be like, "That's weird," but I don't think that you need so much of a variety of food, especially if you're trying to like maintain a certain like weight, or if you want to shed a couple pounds. That's the best way. Like one of my other supermodel friends, he just eats tuna with no mayo, nothing. I'm like, that's disgusting. Like I at least have to like put some mayo and like, season it. He'll just eat it with like a little bit of salt and that's it. Pickle beets are so good. It's 3:04 in the morning. Definitely is. Dreaming to me is like visual manifestation to me. I try to set my intentions before going to sleep to get a good dream going. Well, I love that. Yes. And Varela said I'd be obese. He probably think I'm big as a house now too, compared to how I looked when we were like really thick as thieves. That's hilarious. I can't wait to see everybody again. Hello, Isis. And I purposely avoided going to LA where all of my friends are. How does he swallow? I don't know. I guess he chew it. I have no idea, but he don't even put mayo. He just eat tuna out the can with salt. And he's also like a clear guy, like a Caucasian guy. So they're like different. But I've avoided going to LA because like I just felt like I had so many things to do. Like I didn't want to see them and I was like not elevated, like I for me. So that's why I haven't gone to LA. Because people be like, you don't go to LA. I'm like, I know too many people out there. Like when they see me again, I want them to be like, oh shit. I mostly eat just one big meal a day. That's what I do, Aisha. That's exactly what I do. I eat one big meal and like throughout the day. Like when you all see me go and I get that breakfast sandwich, that'd be like the only thing. Like I'll save that breakfast sandwich. Like y'all only see me eat like one half. And the other half I'll eat like a couple hours later. And throughout the day when I'm like hungry, I'll eat like grapes, nuts, a piece of cheese, some crackers, like, and that's it, and I'll be good. And you just got to make sure you're hydrated too, because a lot of times we think we're hungry, but we're really dehydrated. We're not really hungry. We're thirsty. Lucky, I'm curvy, and I think I have nice shape, but I want to get back to 200 to start. My final goal is around 160, 170. You could do it. It's just really about what you eat, and you got to stay active. That's pretty much it. Well, for me at least. It's always been because the most I've weighed in my life was like 183, 180 something, but like 183. And my ideal weight is 160, like 150, between 156 and 160, and that's kind of where I am now. But I was like heavy when I was like 180. And I be looking at pictures like, damn. But even me being 180, I'm still curvy. It didn't look like I was fat. I just looked thick as hell. But to me, I like, it's me. And it's all about what your ideal body weight. I like the way I look now. Like I feel amazing. Like I'm slim, but I'm still thick and curvy. Like, I'm slim thick. My doctor told me about hydration and hunger. Yeah, I eat so much, but I'm only on my feet a lot and I lift weights. Do I need to get better at drinking more water? Yeah. I'm 168 now and I'm 5'4". Okay. I'm 5'6" and I think I'm like 150, between 156 and 160 is how much I weigh now. And I like to keep it like that because I always feel I do like a rule of 10 pounds. So if I gain 10 pounds from where I am now, I will still be comfortable. If I lose 10 pounds and I'm like 150, I would still be good. But I don't want to go past 170 and I don't want to go below 150. I can definitely do it. My biggest weight was 295 at 230 now. Just been hella lazy taking these classes. And you know what it is? When you don't want to move, Amberella, it's what you that's why it's mostly what you be eating. Because even if you don't want to like, move around as much, as long as you could like get moving and walk, at least like try to walk like 30 minutes a day and just watch what you're eating. That's it. You need to just be a little bit more in a caloric deficit and you'll be good, and drink a lot. Like do the in the mornings. I do. This is also to ward off bad spirits too. Like because if I have a dream that I'm eating something or somebody's trying to do me harm in a dream, or I'll be waking up with scratches and shit. I do cayenne pepper, lime, and apple cider vinegar with a little bit of water. Take that as a shot, and it gets your digestive system going, like for real. Rule of 10. Yeah, that's what it is for me, Isis. It's always 10, like 10 up or 10 down. Like that's it. And then that's another way that I like if I start to binge eat or like eat a bunch of crazy shit, I'm like, okay, this doing this for a couple weeks might make me gain 10 pounds, but that's okay. We got room for that. Walking helps, yes. Yeah, I know I've been eating BS since my meals at work are free. It's that part, it's the food, and then it's also, quantity too. But we're women, everything always fluctuating. It's just about how you feel about yourself and what's your best self. Really, you gonna come up here and say big bosom? Like what? Not if you binge eat oatmeal. I don't know anybody binge eating oatmeal now, Chad. That ain't my type of binge. My type of binge is pizza, bread, pasta, Chipotle. What else do I like that I'd be like, oh my god, I shouldn't be eating this. Fried chicken. I like um alcohol too for me. Like once I stop drinking so much alcohol, that also helps me to shed some pounds. For real. Because people was like, oh, you lost so much weight. How you do it? I'm like, I just had stopped drinking alcohol for 6 months. I had absolutely no alcohol for 6 whole months. The twins be most your body weight. That's funny. Fiber is good. Like you need that fiber to pass, to help the food pass through. But you can also get fiber is the skin of fruits and vegetables. So you eating stuff that has skin, everything has fiber. That's a fruit and a vegetable with the skin on. Brown sugar, oatmeal, or banana bread. Oh, banana bread oatmeal sounds good. I have oatmeal, but I don't. I have the Quaker oats that's in the packs. I feel like is that like preservatives? I don't know, but I think what kind of I have? I feel like it has raisins in it or cranberries. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Strawberries have a lot of fiber. Yeah. Do you like pecans? Yes, I love pecans. I buy this trail mix. Well, if you've ever watched any of my Come With Me to the Supermarkets lives, I buy this trail mix that has pecans, walnuts, pumpkin seeds, almonds, and dried cranberries. Like that is like my favorite thing to fucking snack on. And I also like sunflower seeds. Like I'll snack on sunflower seeds. I love cashews. I love pistachios. I can't eat peanuts because I'm allergic to peanuts, so I can't do that. But I love a good trail mix. I love wasabi peas are really good to snack on. Um, I love a crunch, so I'm always like I like potato chips, but I don't be doing that too much, child, because we can't be doing that. But for a crunch, it's some nuts, pause, and like the wasabi peas, crackers, seaweed chips. I love stuff like that. Um, how did you get so fine? Genetics. Genetics. If you put a thin layer of cream cheese on banana bread, it's good. Oh, I've never heard of that. There's preservatives and a lot of sugar, but they're not bad. I had a little bit of chia seeds. You add chia seeds. Oh, wow, okay, that's good. I love chia seeds. I have that too. I'm big on that when I make my smoothies. I think I'm gonna make me a smoothie when I wake up. I haven't had a smoothie in a while. I've been just doing a bunch of cold pressed juices, but I haven't had oh my god, Amarella, I miss Snickers. I haven't had peanuts. I can't remember the last time. I haven't had anything that has peanuts in it either. I like bananas, period, but I'll be smelling bananas and they be smelling like they got a lot of chemicals on it these days. I don't know what that's about, but these bananas be smelling like they're drenched in fucking chemicals. But I do love me a good banana. I used to eat speaking of cream cheese, I would do rice cakes. If I had cream cheese, I would put cream cheese, bananas, and strawberries, or I'd do rice cakes with a drizzle of honey, bananas, and strawberries. Like rice cakes was my shit. I haven't bought rice cakes in a while. Yeah, I don't have I ever had banana. I'm sure I've had banana chips before, but I don't really eat banana chips either. Nope, I don't eat banana chips. I like bananas, honey roasted peanuts, and pecans. Ugh, I miss being able to eat peanuts, Norris. I'm allergic to peanuts and shrimp. I need to take another allergy test. That last allergy test I took was like 2 years ago, 3 years, 2 years. I feel like I took the allergy test in like 2022, or was it 2021? I like caramel rice cakes. Yeah, those are good. And the cocoa ones are really good too. You gotta get the no pesticides one. Those no pesticides in the pill causes infertility. Oh shit. I just mostly just stayed away from bananas. Like honestly, like I have a banana every once in a blue moon. Flavored rice cakes and applesauce was mine to go. Ooh, that sounds good. Yeah. But I love you guys. I'm about to go. We've been up here for 2 hours. I hope everybody liked the video. Y'all better hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. I'm about to get me some grapes and a piece of cheese, chow, and I'm gonna watch me something, and I'm probably gonna be up for like another hour. Then eventually I'll fall asleep. I was traumatized by the flavor of rice cakes in the 90s, tasting like flavored styrofoam. Yeah, those rice cakes were nasty, but even if you get a plain one, that's why I would say like you could flavor it. You know what I mean? You could put some cream cheese on it, you could put some honey on it, and put some fruit on it, and it tastes good. And then like they have the flavored ones. I like the cocoa ones and the caramel apple ones are really good. Chiquita bananas. I don't know what it is about the Del Monte bananas. I don't like those. For real. Now I got to go get me some rice cakes, child, because I need to get some rice cakes. I need to get some fruits so that I could make the juices, the ginger shots. I need some ginger. We gonna get it popping. I'm gonna go probably to shop right, maybe toward the end of this week. You know, and I'll take y'all with me. We're going to shop right and get some fruits and vegetables. But I love y'all. Make sure y'all manifest really, really well. Set your intentions. Love on yourself. Get in the mirror and big up yourself, okay? Spread love is the Brooklyn way.